Joining us now is Rick Eberle, and he's with Magnetic Vine. Welcome to the show. Rick, how are you?
Hi, Donna. What's going on? How are you?
Good. I like that name, Magnetic Vine. And that is for a
Magnetic
PR
Vine.
company.
A PR company, but we also do bookings. We do artist management, marketing, social media, etc. But really PR, just getting your name out there. You know, that's kind of where the name comes from. Think about it, Magnetic Vine. Obviously, you want to be magnetic. You want to be able to have people drawn to you. You know, if you're listening to marketing lingo, you want your stuff to be sticky, right? So stuff sticks to a magnet. So, and then obviously a vine, it's a branching out. And obviously that's what I'm doing. I'm reaching out, I'm growing people's branches. The tree's getting long and it's attracting things. So magnetic vine.
I love that. I used to like that song. What was it? I am the magnet and you are steel. But I didn't think that that's what it was. I thought it was something like madness and still, right?
Don't you love
So
that?
you know a lot about music because you've been in the business for a really long time. You have a new single out. What is that?
I do. So I put a song out this past year. It's called Tired of Me. And, you know, it has a lot to do with my divorce and my breakup. And I think a lot of people can relate to that. They can also relate to love and searching for it, yearning for it. And I feel like in music, those are really the two things. I'd put out a song last year called I'm on a High, which was more about a new love and being excited. And so, you know, it's kind of the yin and yang of my life and a lot of people's lives.
When you leave the house, it goes black, but a candle flickers, hopefully. Behind you, I've always got your back, hoping that you come right back to me. Our minds entwined, I'm on a high.
Now you have a very artistic family, right?
I do
a
indeed,
lot
Mike.
of music. Yeah, let's give all those people a shout out.
Right,
Might as well.
My son
right?
Robert was on the show several months back. He's a songwriter, musician, plays multiple instruments. He's going to LIU Brooklyn right now for the Rock Nation School. And my sister, obviously, Tara. He's in the band Iridescence that we've played together. I'm not sure if we've been on the show, actually.
I believe she came on
She's
as an
been
author of
on-
her book.
Right,
I don't
One
know
Heart.
if Iridescent, it may be, because I've had this show now for 15 years.
Right.
Rick, can you imagine
Well,
that?
I was on like 3 places ago, I feel like. And
Yeah.
if you look, you'd never recognize me. There's no hat, there's no beard. You know, I was a little heavier, different business, but still working with artists. And like you had said, that's really what I think sets me apart, is that I am an artist. I know what it takes, but I'm also not some business guy that's trying to make money off of artists.
Correct.
Granted, I want to make money. Everybody has to.
Yeah, but
But-
you're more of a seasoned veteran where
Thank you.
your knowledge about the music industry is now so valuable for people that, you know, both people that are coming up as well as established artists that just need to kind of retool, like, and re-energize their brand.
Absolutely. I had a few artists this past year that I worked with in that respect. Jeffrey Gaines, I don't know if that's someone that you've heard of before, is someone that I had a lot of fun working on. We did a show out in Montauk area, at the Stephen Talk House. But again, I work with film festivals, music conventions, authors, actors, musicians, and I definitely want to say thank you because you've definitely been a supporter of a lot of those acts in the past.
Yeah, you know what? We all start somewhere. And so it's been fun for me to watch some of the acts that you've kind of like introduced me to before they were ever anything, right? And now they've got albums and they're on this show and that show. You've done a good job for all of your clients over the years. So
Well, you know,
continued success for that.
Thank you. Speaking to that, I also have a radio show, right? So I was at the Shark for many years, helped launch that station. And so once I started my own business, I was able to kind of branch out, if you will, and keep doing radio show. It's on 90.3 WHBC every Monday night. You can check that out. We play all original artists and whatnot. So kind of fills the whole ball up and ties it all
Keeps you busy,
together. Yeah.
right? Keeps you busy and keeps you happy. When should someone start getting their own PR? At what point are they ready for you? Because I know you don't want to just take. You kind of have to vet the people, right? You can't help everybody, right? So what can someone do on their own to kind of get your attention so that you'll want to rep them?
So I like to say it's label services, right? Because these
Okay.
days you have to be a marketer first. The way you get noticed is by building your brand. Something I like to say is you could be let's say you make tomato sauce. You know, first you're gonna have to sell it to your friends, then you sell it at flea markets, then maybe you get into the local deli. You know, for Stop and Shop to be interested, not to give them a shout out or anything, but for a big supermarket to be interested, you have to prove yourself. So it's a similar thing out. You put your songs out yourself, it aggregates to the services, and so that's actually a time that we're ready to help you. If
Okay.
you're putting a new release out, if you're going to be booking a big show or a tour, or if you also have anybody else that you're trying to reach.
Okay,
So
because
I'm
then you
not
can
gonna,
amplify that.
right, I'm not going to take somebody on who's like Rick Brand me unless they already have a little bit of background going on. And they need the ambition, you need the drive. That's how you get noticed in this business.
And the talent.
Of course.
Right? Because the one thing I do like about you is that you're very straightforward. If you feel like someone's like, don't quit your day job, you're going to let them know that.
Well, in
right?
a nice way.
In a nice
maybe,
way.
Maybe we'll talk a little bit about it on
Okay.
the side and be a little bit more honest. You're always a good springboard for me calling you at 7 a.m. with some crazy idea.
Yeah, what do you think about this? I'll be like, yeah, I like it. I like it. It's always fun to celebrate you, to have you on.
No doubt.
Are there like 1 or 2 clients that we should be on the lookout for, that we should go check out their website?
Well, obviously, Rick Eberle, you have to
yes.
check that out
Is
on
that you? Wait,
Spotify.
Rick Eberle? Yeah.
Yeah, and I have an artist, a band that I work with. But obviously, check out Iridescence also, please. It's a band I played with my sister for a very long time. And just go to magneticvine.com and you can see all the different artists. I don't want to single anybody out.
I understand. Why did you say my name on Donna's
who's
show?
Who's my favorite child? And, but that, again, they are my children. I am a collaborative sort of artist manager / marketing guy, and to kind of help you get to the next level.
Love that. Thank you so much. And you spend a lot of time in Nashville, Los Angeles, so it's not just here on Long Island. So.
I'm blessed because a lot of people wake up and they hate what they do.
Right.
And I get to be in music. Obviously, I wanted to be the biggest rock star in the world. Would I like to be Eddie Vedder, or would I like to be, Dave Grohl? Of course. And that's still possible.
It is.
These
All
days.
things are possible these
One
days.
last quick thing.
Sure.
I have a gentleman I've known for many years, Sam Hollander. He's written a lot of main songs for Panic at the Disco and Fits in the Tantrum, etc. He wrote a book that just came out. And one of the stories was there was a gentleman that had its hit single in the 50s, right? And then somehow through a guy, he got reconnected. Now he's 87 and he just had a hand in I forget who it was, one of the main dance artists put out a song and used some of his stuff. So 87, he has another hit.
Let's celebrate that.
So just keep pushing.
I love that. Jazz hands for that. Yay, I love that. Woo!
No doubt.
Thanks for watching. I'm Donna Drake, and I've been visiting with my dear friend, Rick Eberle. Check him out. Be well.